Hey guys, Justin's not here right now. I'm waiting for him to get home from D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't mean to laugh. And just like every time I say that to people, they're like, "What? He plays that?" Because they envision like people role playing in the woods with that, but it's not like that at all. The game they play is pretty like relaxed, and my friend Lewis even started playing it, which is the last person I expected to get into it, but he likes it. I tried to play it a couple of times. I'm just too. I don't know if it's like the teacher in me comes out or what. It's like a dice game, and one person runs it, and depending on what you get and what you say, the story changes and stuff like that. And like whenever somebody else is doing it, and they're very like, I don't know, not that I feel I need to run it. It's not that. It's just like, I don't know. I look at, for some reason, when I've tried to play that game, my teacher in me comes out, and if people take too long for stuff, or I know what it is. Justin's group digresses a lot, and then they start talking about something else, and then they start joking, and I'm very like, back on task, back on task. What were we doing? Like, that's like my personality. So I'm just not very good at that game. But yeah, I've tried to play it. I've tried just so that it's something Justin and I could do together, but no. So yeah, they're doing that right now. And when he gets home, we're going to go pick up Jackson's artwork. I know a lot of people have been like, please let us see this stuff as you put the nursery together. But another thing about my personality is I'm very like, I don't like to show people a lot of stuff like that until it's completed. Like, I spent so much money when we bought this house because my mother-in-law and my aunt-in-law were so sweet, and my grandma, or my grandma-in-law, Justin's grandma, and they wanted to host our housewarming party where they made the food and stuff like that. And I spent a lot of money right off the bat because I couldn't stand the thought of people coming to our house with it not decorated. I mean, it wasn't totally decorated, but like furniture I probably would have waited to buy, and stuff. I bought right away, and I made sure I decorated. It was just like I got so stressed out. And and my mother-in-law and them, they were so nice. They waited till I said, okay, I'm ready. They weren't like, what we want to do the week you move in. But I'm the kind of personality that like, I want stuff to be finished before I show people or do it. And so that's why I'm waiting on the nursery tour. Plus I want it to be like a surprise, and I want y'all to see how we put it all together. And here's another really big thing about it too. And this isn't in real life. I regret saying what the theme was instead of like just waiting till it was all done. Like, a part of me does and a part of me doesn't, because saying it, people have bought him like the cutest like little space outfits, and like one of our YouTube family, Linda, she made him this beautiful quilt and stuff like that. I love, so I'm glad I said the space theme. But then there's people in our personal life that have seen parts of the nursery already, and they all of a sudden want to decorate the walls. That's what kills me. It's like trying to decorate the walls in it, like artwork and stuff. It's like very personal to me because I'm like, I want to decorate my son's room how I decorate it. And I'm very, like, I'm not rude about it or anything. I'm very nice about it. But it's kind of like, for instance, when I've made people nursery signs or bow holders, it's always been, they know I can do it and they ask me to, or they've complained about things like having all these bows or how to store them, and maybe they don't know I do it, so I offer, and then I always let them pick everything on how I do it, because and there's some people that just been like, well, this is the theme, I trust you, and I've just done it. But it's like, I would never just make it and give it to them and expect them to like, the bow holders mostly, especially because those go like in the room, and just expect them to use it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why, but in like our personal lives, we've had a lot of friends and family that will be like out shopping, and they'll see like a picture of a rocket ship, and I'll get like a text or whatever, or like, and they'll be like, hey, I'm going to get this for Jackson's room. And I'm just like, what? Like, no. I'm like, that's not, no. And so one point on Facebook, put in like the nicest manner possible. I appreciate you guys that like you're out there and you're thinking of Jackson when you see like artwork. It's not anything else but trying to decorate the walls that is like the issue here. And I don't get what the deal is. But it's like I just put this thing about like I appreciate so much you guys are thinking of him when you're out, but we really don't need anything to decorate the walls with. Thanks so much. and I tried, like, once we finished that wall that turned out not to be a nebula, but something else you guys will see, I was like, okay, maybe now people will see why we're very particular about the couple of things we are putting on other walls. But no, I still get things like that. I actually had somebody that was like, well, I bought this, it was on sale. If you don't like it, I'll take it back. And I had to be like, please take it back. Like, I was like, I appreciate that so much, but just please go ahead and take it back and get your money back, just because I had told them once already. I was like, we have 2 pieces of artwork that are going in that room, and that's it. Like, that is it. There is one other thing I am kind of working on, but I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. If it's in there, I'll point it out during the nursery tour. But everything that is going in there are things created by us and picked by us and have a meaning. And I appreciate people want to buy stuff they think is cute to put on the walls. At the end of the day, it's like, it's my house, my kids' nursery. Like, this is something I waited for so long, and I'm so excited about decorating. I feel like I'm talking about this so long, but I just, like, I can't help but wonder if this has happened to other people. Like, I don't know, you like tell somebody about it and then all of a sudden, like, mostly the wall, like, that's not really the only issue here, is people trying to decorate the walls. Have any of you guys gone through that when she said like your nursery theme, people are buying you stuff to put all over your walls? I don't know, it's just a very personal, weird thing to me. Like, I don't know, it's strange. It's so strange to get, like, for me, like with buying people or creating stuff for people's homes, unless they've asked me to, I usually just don't, because everyone's taste is so different, unless you really know that person, you know, or you've seen them say they like something or style something, you know. I've made people wreaths and stuff occasionally as just like a, you know, here you go, but that goes on your front door, and I don't expect you to put it in the house, and you know what I mean. And they've made comments before about liking my wreaths, and that's really like the only reason I do that. But I don't know. Do you guys feel the same way? Or am I just weird? But, you know, it's just the whole wall thing. I don't get it. There's a lot of cursing coming from the closet right now.
Are you fucking filming this?
It's just your hand. Sorry. He's just so much. He won't let me help, so I thought I'd...
There's nothing you can do right.
It was so much anger, though, about filming it, when all it is fingers and hands.
Can you come wrap this now, please?
Oh my god, Justin's so funny. I was laughing so hard at that because I thought he was serious, and then he told me he was joking. I was like, I thought you were really mad, and it made me laugh. He was getting so frustrated, and the kind of curse words he was saying was making me laugh so much. I was like, I should vlog this. And then he just sounded so mad. It was so funny. Anyways, we're putting the old sliding doors that came with the house back on the door for now. Later on, we will change out the doors to probably ones that open. I'm not really a fan of the whole closet curtain thing. I don't like the look personally. So we were going to buy new doors for it, but when we bought the flooring for his room, we already had some of the flooring. So the flooring only cost about $100. And then I added to the budget for the underlayment, which was an extra $40. I just took money out of like my personal me, which I don't even have. I feel like I don't even have a personal me thing anymore, but like I had been saving up some money to like get my nails done or something. So I don't remember what it was, but we just, yeah, I bought half the underlayment, Justin bought the other half, but we kind of had a budget set for that room. And now that we've kind of met it, we're not going to go over it by buying the doors. It's something we can do later. So yeah, those closet doors will be the kind that open and close regularly later on. But for now, we just put the sliding ones back on. When we started his room, though, it was important to us that we set a budget so we didn't go crazy and we didn't overspend. And I'm pretty proud of us for sticking to the budget we kind of like had in mind. And I want to go crazy and buy everything at once, of course, but buying it little by little has helped. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get the sheets we registered for, and my grandma is making him a special quilt to match the room too. And then we have a quilt that he can use too that matches the room from our YouTube family member, Linda. So he has 2 quilts. When he actually is like sleeping in there until he's like older, because of SIDS and suffocation and stuff, he's only going to sleep on a sheet. But when he gets old enough to start sleeping with blankets and stuff, he'll have 2 quilts that match his space theme room. And then so hopefully we'll get our sheets and our crib skirt at our shower and just the changing pad and the changing pad cover, and it's done. Like everything else is done in there. I'm so glad. I feel so much relief having gotten it done. So I think my hyperemesis, I'm like, I always feel like now, I just told you all earlier on, I can't pronounce it, even though my doctor will say it. In my head, it was hyperemesis. It might be hyperemesis. One word sticks in my brain and then it just sticks, and that's how I am sometimes with certain words. Anyways, I'm worried that's coming back. For the past 3 days, I've been like vomiting again. This morning, I ate breakfast and vomited twice. And I was like, oh, no. And this is how it started when I first got pregnant. I was like, oh, this must be morning sickness. And then the next thing you know, you're not able to keep anything down. You're getting fluids at the hospital or from the doctor. You're putting like nausea medicine up your butt because you can't keep the nausea medicine down. I won't get into all that. But anyways, it's bad. It's really bad. And everyone's always like, oh, have you tried a ginger candy? Have you tried this? And it's like, guys, it is literally a medical condition. It's not standard morning sickness. But at the very start of that, right away, when everyone told me it's too soon to have morning sickness, I started having this the same way. It started out really slow. I would eat and then vomit a couple times. And then, so I drank water, and I've been able to keep that down. But it's like, I feel like I did in the beginning before it turned into full blown. They're like, okay, you have this condition. This is not just morning sickness. And I'm kind of getting nervous because I'm like 2 weeks away from the 3rd trimester. And my doctor said some people's never goes away and some people's comes back in the 3rd trimester. So pay attention how many times you throw up and all that stuff. So this morning I ate breakfast. I threw it up twice. 2 times I threw up afterwards. We just ate lunch. And I was standing there like, and vomit was, yeah. So I'm going to start writing down all the times I throw up. And as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I feel like I'm about to throw up my lunch. And the problem is, like, once I start not being able to keep water down and stuff and just throwing up all the time is when it gets bad. So I need to like call my doctor Monday about that. And actually my lungs have gotten better. So I think the breathing treatments are helping with whatever's going on with that. So hopefully that's not an issue. I've just been doing breathing treatments at night and in the morning. And that chest pain and stuff's going away, and I'm not coughing up as much. So that's been awesome. And I'm not feeling as wheezy and having my asthma cough. I feel like I'm falling apart as we get to the 3rd trimester. Anyway, so I am going to call my doctor. Actually, because I'm really about to end the vlog, because I really think lunch is about to come up. Just like, okay, if I throw up lunch after throwing up breakfast and all the water I just like have been trying to drink, I think I'm going to take one of my pills, which is what my doctor told me to do. But I think I'm going to call her and be like, I think it's coming back, and see what she wants me to do. Because you never want it to get to the point of, you just never want to have to take a anti-vomiting medicine up your ass. I'll just leave it at that. Or in an IV. We'll just leave it there. But anyways, I'm in my vlog because I'm really scared I'm about to vomit. And I talked a lot today. We did get, I wanted to get out. We did pick up his artwork, and I am like, it's everything. It's everything, to the point where I told Justin, I was like, I think I want to share it on the blog. He's like, no. He's like, then you'll be mad at yourself because you hate when things like aren't just all together. And I'm like, yeah, I was literally just telling them that. But he's like, no, we'll do it all at once. Let everyone be surprised. He's like, you'll regret it. And I'm like, you're probably right. Because then I'll be like, oh, why did I do that? I wanted to show them everything together. So I will just say it's awesome, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So I'm going to go and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.